Alright, I am going to do this again. I did a video the other day showing making this in the crock pot. It came out darker. This has been refrigerated, but this has come out darker than I was expecting and darker than some people showed in their video. So maybe I just simply did it too long in the crock pot. So I wound up getting some more local grown lemons, Myers lemons. They're big, and here's still some of those grapefruit peels that I had rinsed off and put here in the bag. And what I'm going to do this time, and I'm not going to show you the entire thing, but I'm explaining it to you. I'm putting some of the grapefruit peels in here, and then I'm going to peel this and I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to do this round on the stove, and I'm not going to compare them. I like doing comparing sometimes to see which way I like to do something best, and then I share it with you, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's see. Okay, so now I've chopped that up a little bit, and yes, I left the pith, the white stuff, on here. Do your research about how incredible and medicinal even the white pith is. This is a medicinal. It's not a seasoning. It's not a taste good. It's not a food enhancer. I'm doing this 100% for medicinal purposes. So if it doesn't taste wonderful, that's okay. Not all medicine tastes good. I don't care that it tastes good. I wants it to heal. Now, I have turned the stove on. I want to get this up to a very low boil, and then I'm going to cut it back just like it was rice. I'm going to cover that, and I may not lift that lid at all until it has totally done its thing and totally cooled down. Okay, now this is several hours later. This is completely cooled down. Here's what we have, and I am going to strain it through here, and then we're going to bottle it up. Okay, I haven't finished pouring it all up, but look how beautiful this is. Just beautiful golden color like I saw it on most others, as opposed to this one I did in the pot. I brought it to a soft simmer, and then I turned it down for about an hour or an hour and a half. I'm not sure if I'm going to share this, but the first batch I'd done was in a crock pot, and I kept it on low, but for a long time. I mean, a couple hours. See the difference here? It's the exact same thing, just water, lemon peels, and grapefruit peels. I'm not sure why this turned out so dark, if it simply was because I let it go for hours. I'm not convinced that there's anything wrong with this. I've been taking it. This was full up to the top. I have been taking this. This may be a very concentrated quercetin now because I let it cook so long. But I think from this point forward, now I'm going to try them. I'm going to try them against each other and sort of see if I can tell the medicinal properties for myself and see which way I'd rather do. Longer is not always better. Bigger is not always better. Just so we are learning this together. I'm going to try to squeeze out or push out all of this. You notice I'm using a wooden spoon because some people say, and you figure out what works for you, is not to use metal in a case where there's acid, which citrus has acid. So, but I'm going to wrap this up whether I will add some of the first method with this, the crock pot method, or not. I highly suggest doing this. In fact, let me pour up just a little bit and taste it. Okay. Now, you won't really be able to tell anything from the tasting of it. This didn't taste bad, the first one, but it does have a little bit, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if it's because it cooks so much longer, but here this is almost looking like a lemonade color. Actually, the taste is almost exactly the same, even though the color is totally different. Exact same ingredients. So I'm going to share some of this with someone. Now you can doctor this up once it's done. I'm going to cap it and put it in the refrigerator like I did this. I'm going to label it, change the date differently. And I'm going to be taking this daily, kind of like a shot as a maintenance. And then if I see I'm getting a cold, I'm going to do a little bit more. Learn what you can do on here. I was going to tell you, you can doctor it up if you wanted to almost make it like a tea. You can add, I happen to like cinnamon or ground cloves just to season it a little bit, and put some honey. And cinnamon and clove also has medicinal properties themselves. You figure out what works for you. I am loving this, and I'm going to try to attach or share in some ways the power of quercetin. And this is homemade, and when you do it yourself, you know what goes in it because you're the one that put it in it. Peels, lemon peels, grapefruit peels, and water. That's it. Unless as I drink it, I decide to put the honey and whatever you want. I like I said, the cinnamon and clove. So there you go. This is going to be awesome through the winter months. This is an antiviral. It's an antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. There's so many things that this does. Even some positive scientific evidence that this helps with cancers. So, just want to share this with you. There we go. Bye. I knew I was going to forget something. This does not taste anywhere near as bitter and sour as you would think, considering that lemons and grapefruit are often kind of bitter tasting, and considering that this is peels with the pith still on them. And I was going to tell you, if it came down to it, you could eat these because the same quercetin that's in here that you can drink as a medicinal are in here. I don't know if your chickens or your pigs or whatever would eat it, but if they do, this is also medicinal for them. You can put it in your compost bin. Another thing I thought of, if you wanted to do so, like this is too much, you could freeze some of this, pour it in ice cube trays or muffin, especially those rubbery muffin tins, and then pop them out and freeze them. You could put them in freezer bags and pull them out, keep them throughout the year, and use them whenever you want to. Like I say, I'll try to share some of the medicinal benefits of this. But I have to say, I'm excited about what God has given us to heal ourselves. Look, guys.